Welcome folks, my name's Charles, this is my colleague Dilly. We are in an undisclosed location and we are here to test beers from different parts of the world. Alright, so this is Orion. I want to say before we start that neither of us, no one in this room, is in any way a beer professional. So we are doing this because we've been friends for a long time and we had nothing better that we can think of to do on a Saturday night.
Spur of the moment, spontaneous.
Indeed. But that being said, let's get on. So it's, as we can see, it's a lighter coloration beer. And clear, which means it's filtered.
I have nothing to add. You
No?
pretty much said
Alright.
it.
So let's see.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I think it tastes a little like Coors,
Yes, it does.
which is not an insult, not meant to be an insult in any way. Just a little lighter.
I think it goes, it reminds me of Sapporo too. This is very reminiscent of Sapporo, which we usually pair it with some good sushi. So I would like to see this eat with fish. So it does taste, it has that very good taste that would accompany fish very well.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. And that is Orion. Alright.
Alright.
So up next is Sapporo.
Sapporo.
This one comes from Vietnam, and it's in a silver can currently.
That was the word I was actually looking for, silver can.
Yeah?
Yeah, I cannot, that word was escaping me. It was being eluded to me from my thoughts.
It's a good pair of words. Yeah.
Silver
to describe
can.
this can. We're already drinking it.
Well,
It's a little lighter.
Yeah.
Billy, I think you had a comment.
it tastes like water to me.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't know what to say. I mean, you can put this to water down your apple juice.
Yeah. It has the, I'll pour it again. It has the coloration of apple juice as well.
It does.
If you look. A little bit. I will say it's not bad. It has some flavor to it, but
There is some flavor.
it's pretty light.
But if you're looking for a good time, this beer might not be it. You might want to go for something a little stronger, a little kind of an IPA,
Yeah.
or a little bit something from a microbrewery.
Yeah. Well, definitely, especially here in California, a lot of beer connoisseurs out there, and they're looking for, like you said, more of an IPA, maybe Pilsner, Stout, things like that.
There you
But
go.
This is not going to be for that
No.
taste. However, if you like a good drinking game, this is probably going to be the beer for you.
This does actually pair well. I would actually eat this with seafood. I would do it with the California roll, dragon roll, spicy
Yeah.
tuna roll.
Some sushi.
Some sushi would be awesome with this beer, but I think if you're asking me, are you going to have a good time with this, maybe switch to something a little bit stronger. Maybe something a little bit even that's a little bit more bitter. Because this one is not even on the sweeter side. I can't even taste any sweetness inside of this.
Yeah. The wheat flavors sort of come out instead of the sweetness.
They do.
Yeah. All right.
Right.
That is Sapporo. All right. So we'll take a second to do something from this area, and that would be Stone IPA.
The good old US of A.
Mm-hmm.
IPA, Stone IPA, Indian Pale Ale.
Indeed. Actually, the only vegan beer. Did you know?
I did not know that.
I did. I learned that
Vegan beer.
from old vegan neighbors that I used to have.
How can you have vegan beer if wheat isn't an animal byproduct?
Well, they use byproducts in preserving the beers,
Ah,
but
okay.
they don't in IPAs.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll have a plant-based beer.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Right over our heads.
That was well done. All right, this one's a little darker. Slightly more of an amber color.
Is it amber or ember?
Amber.
Amber. All right. Yeah, this one doesn't look too bad. A little stronger. Usually, honestly, I don't do IPAs anymore. My experience with IPAs has been actually rather very weird. I tried Sculpin IPA, and it was a little too bitter for me.
Oh.
I don't know if you've tried that, Charlie. Have you tried?
Sculpin's a very good one from San Diego.
Yeah. No, it was very. I just found it too bitter. The orange peel, I think, was probably what was turning me off of that.
Oh, yeah, Blue Moon does that too.
Yeah, they do.
It's not an IPA, but it's...
Yeah, but no, for Sculpin, the orange peel, I think, was not doing it for me.
Yeah. Makes it a little bitter.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers. So this tastes. I mentioned my vegan neighbors. That's when I was in Hollywood. I went there for school for a little while, and at the time I was too young to drink, and the only time I drank was with my neighbors, and it was always this.
I see.
So this always brings me back to.
Now, were your neighbors hippies, or would you consider them part of this hippie community?
I would say closer to hipster.
Okay.
Yeah. Very good people though. Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely more of an IPA person. Something with a little more kick flavor wise.
For me, tasting this, I have tried IPAs before, and it doesn't really do it for me. But give me a Pilsner, you give me something a little bit more like on that side, I'm game.
Yeah. This one is a 6.5, I think. What is that?
Yeah, Pilsners tend to be a little bit better.
Yeah, 6.9% alcohol content. So slightly higher than Okay.
All right.
It's time to address the elephant in the room.
Yes.
Hey.
That over there is our cameraman,
as well as
Juan Jimenez.
Yeah.
He is an amazing guy. If he were in front of the camera, you'd see how amazing he is.
Yeah.
Super amazing. The best.
Always like to the beer.
All right.
He's uncomfortable with compliments.
Yes, he is.
But other than that, this very fat bottle of beer over here, the Corona Familiar.
And no, it is not related to any of the pandemic that we have been suffering for the last year and a half.
No. I don't think there's COVID in that.
Well, some people thought there was COVID in that, but then out of the blue, they just forgot it, and then they forgot their problems when they actually drank the bottle.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Everything goes away when you drink liquid that's in a dark amber bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah. All your problems just disappear.
Right. This very delicious plant-based bottle of liquid will make your problems go away.
Yes,
and
it will.
Create new ones.
You know what? It might actually give you some other problems.
Yeah.
Especially if you're dialing someone who you don't know once you drink half of this bottle. You've dialed ex-girlfriends, you've dialed ex-boyfriends, you've dialed ex-people that you don't even know you've hooked up with. I don't know why you would keep their phone numbers in your phone after that night, but
yeah.
Why would they exchange phone numbers even?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe to do it again later. But
Could be, but I mean, if it's a one-night thing,
I don't know. You never know. Some people just don't know what they want.
Yeah. Well, some people don't know when to stop.
That's true.
Yeah.
A lot of people. I know some people.
But this is not one of those times that we're going to talk about. Right now, we're about to pour some beer and tell you how it tastes.
All right.
Going a little free with the pour. I'm sorry.
Awesome. I was going a little free myself.
Bottoms up.
Wow. This got way looser.
Yes,
Throughout
very
the
looser. So,
okay. It tastes like a Corona.
That's because it is a Corona.
Oh, you're right. That's totally right. What do you think?
Yeah, it reminds me of a Sapporo as well.
Yeah, it does.
It's there's a reason why you eat and drink carne asada now with this. I never knew you could actually drink carne asada, but
I didn't either.
Yeah, no, this is actually a good beer. You always have it at these barbecues, so it's actually pretty good when it comes to barbecuing. You want to taste the meat, not the beer, but it goes well with the carne asada.
It goes well with barbecue.
Yeah, it does.
Nice, easy afternoon
Yes.
out in the backyard.
Pop one open right after work, after your bosses give it to you all day.
It's true.
How they like to ride your ass.
Sometimes.
Well, for the most part.
Yeah. All right.
All right.
Yeah, not my favorite, but
I mean,
still beer.
I can open one of these after a long day's hard work. Long day's hard work.
All right. Cool.
After a long day.
Really long day.
A very long day. Like an extreme,
Really, really long day.
really long day.
Yeah.
But
I think we're good.
I think we're okay. Charlie?
Okay. Well, this is a cloud. It's
cloud, not a cloud.
It's not a cloud, and it's not even spelled like that. It's cloud with a K. It looks German.
However, it is South Korean. This is hailing from the land of where BTS and Blackpink come from. #1 devoted fan right behind the camera.
Okay. So this one seems pretty light. Oh yeah, look at that.
I hope it doesn't taste like water again.
It might.
It could. Oh, but I like the color. It's a good color.
Yeah, warm yellow.
Yeah.
Smells sweet.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smells sweet, but it tastes bitter.
Oh. I wouldn't say bitter so much.
No?
No.
It tastes a little bitter to me. Oh yeah. It is a little bitter.
Okay, slightest bit bitter, but it's the taste on the back of the tongue. How would you describe that?
I think to me it's on the sides.
Oh, on the sides?
For me it's on the
Sides of
sides. Yeah, sides of the tongue, or kind of the middle. It does leave your mouth dry though. It'll. So I think,
little
yeah, it leaves you with a little dry. So you might want to have like something else handy, water. Could be, but
Water's always a good idea when you're drinking.
yeah.
But
Other than that, yeah, I can only say that it did leave a dry taste.
yeah, I would say it's sort of bitter. There's an interesting taste on the back of the tongue. It's a sort of sweetness, maybe from the fermenting, maybe something like that. But that's what I'm getting. Not unpleasant.
Not unpleasant. It's pretty good.
It definitely doesn't taste as light as some of the previous
No,
ones tonight.
It actually, it's somewhere now in between. It's like between the IPA and the Sapporo.
Yeah.
This is like the sweet spot, you know.
Slightly more on the Sapporo side, but
Yeah,
definitely in that range.
yeah, it's within that middle range.
A little more flavor than Sapporo, not quite to the extent of an IPA.
Yes.
All
All right.
I think that's it for our cloud.
The beers.
Whoa. All right. Foster's, an Australian beer.
This is actually Charlie's pick. He actually went into Target and just grabbed the first one he
Yeah. I was blindfolded too. It just happened to be this.
He was blindfolded and he was being guided by Juan and me through the store.
Yeah.
We
I
told
hit
them just-
several aisles.
We told him, just reach out your hand and grab whatever you feel.
Yeah. So, a couple of slaps later, I ended up on this.
Foster's.
Foster's.
Actually, I've never actually tried Foster's before.
Neither have I. That's kind of why we picked it.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird. It's kind of a weird can. This comes in like, it's not twice the size, but you can't even say it's 3 times the size. Does that make sense?
No.
It makes perfect sense to me.
It's a very large can.
Because 2 times 3, that makes 6. So is it 6 times the size of a regular can?
What?
I don't know. We can't compare because we actually didn't buy other types of cans. Can we? Did we buy other?
Well, the Sapporo can.
Well, actually, this Hanger 24 doesn't really count because.
Okay, so this might be your regular Coca-Cola can.
Well, that's a Hanger 24.
Yes, but it's the size of a Coke. Well, so okay, it's between 2 and 3 times. Well, okay. We can
So
compare
now we
a
can
monster can.
compare it to a slimmer monster size.
Same radius, but taller, about the same height.
About the same height. See, this would be like the middle brother, you know, the middle brother who is suffering from middle child syndrome. You know, he's forgotten and he is just acting out with his parents, but he is just completely ignored.
Wow.
I'm not a middle child, though.
You okay? Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
no, I'm the youngest.
Alright.
So all the attention was always focused on me.
Yeah. It's true.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest too.
Oh, that's nice.
definitely a true thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright.
All right.
Let's-
Try
Would you like your monster back?
Now, Juan tried to convince us to do either an Australian accent or a New Zealand accent. That idea was thrown out of the table once we tried those accents, and they were terrible.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You will never see that footage again.
He,
Not that I was
he,
actually
He may
recording.
have filmed it on his phone. We
He
don't
may
know.
have, but we can never know. Because he will never tell.
The world may never know. Thank you.
You're very much welcome.
So I think all of these beers have been light beers so far.
Yes. The only strong we've had was that IPA.
Yeah. But they've all been light in coloration. I don't think we got
Well,
any
later
stouts
today,
for tonight.
Juan and Charlie are gonna have something that's very light.
Oh yeah, a little stronger than beer though.
Yeah, a little bit stronger, but
Yeah. So let's taste this.
you know what? I can actually see this.
I can too. It's right there.
Yeah, right in front of us.
Yeah.
You know, it's weird. You know, you're already drunk when you think the word on the beer can says larger instead of lager.
Oh.
You're adding another R.
and yeah. I was about to say an E, but there is an E in there.
I see. So it didn't make sense for it to say larger. It says lager, but I now see larger.
Mhm. It is larger. Than
Well, it is larger than the
It's
average
also
size.
larger. Yeah.
Right. Not that being average is anything wrong. I mean, some of us might be below average,
sub average, even.
slightly above average is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything's okay.
everything's okay.
Except for this beer. This one's a little
Yeah,
light.
it's a little light. Ah,
Not my favorite.
it's okay. You know, no wonder all the Aussies drink.
Well,
Well, I'm making a generalization. Australia, you are one of the best countries. You have given us Nicole Kidman, Miranda Kerr. Do you guys know who Miranda Kerr is?
no.
Used to be married to Orlando Bloom.
Ah.
Who else is it from? Michelle Jenke.
Is the actor who played Thor Australian?
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Yes.
Chris
Although Liam Hemsworth too used to date Miley Cyrus.
Wow.
Although I'm always Team Miley.
Well, you're right, Wolverine. I forget. What's his name again?
Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Yeah.
Huge Jackman. Remember? Huge.
Hugh Jackman.
James Corden. Who else is Australian?
Well, I'm a lot of people. I think a lot of them travel. I will say the place where there are probably the least Australians is Australia.
True. Well,
That's a generalization. I don't know that for sure.
I heard there was a little bit of a rivalry between Australians and people from New Zealand.
Yes, they definitely don't like it when you assume that they are like Australian. You assume they're New Zealander, or the other way around. They don't like you mixing that
Some
up.
great people come from New Zealand. Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe. Who else? That girl, you know, on 2.5 Men. She plays Rose.
Oh, I never really watched that show.
She was in Beautiful Creatures too.
Oh, there goes some Blackpink.
Oh, right. One of the members of Blackpink does come from Australia. Or I'm sorry, New Zealand.
Well,
Ah,
Well,
one and one.
and one of them comes from
One of
Thailand. I think she's the only one from Thailand, right? Yeah. It's unfortunate that people can't understand the Thai language, which is very beautiful.
you speaking?
No, I don't. But I would like to learn how to speak it,
Yeah.
although I don't have the time.
No.
No. I can't even speak English right now. And we're back one more time
Yes.
to beer tasting.
Is it just one more? I think we have a couple.
No, we have a couple more. Our next beer comes from the land of Japan. Kirin Premium Beer. Kirin Ichiban. I'm sorry, Japanese people, I probably butchered that. Charlie, do you have anything else to add to this?
No, I cannot pronounce that any better. But it is a 100% malt, first press. And let's see. No, I don't have anything else, any more preliminaries for this beer.
More preliminaries. I like that word.
Thank you.
Preliminaries.
Word of the day. Preliminary.
What does that word mean?
That is sort of preparations, things you do before something happens.
Alright.
Yeah.
Some legal terms.
Alright, pour some
Alright.
beer.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright. Another light beer.
Another light beer.
Another light
I think
beer.
These will all be light beers tonight.
These light beers, you take enough of them to get the job done.
They do.
They
yeah. They're more of an endurance drink
There you
rather
go.
than a sprint.
It's
Yeah.
it's a marathon, not a what is it?
Not a sprint. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you got it.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah. Here we go.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh, wow. You wouldn't think this would taste actually like that by looking at it, like a light beer.
You wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. I would have imagined like a more watery
Oh, okay.
flavor, but it actually tastes a little bit more like an IPA. It resembles kind of an IPA, to me at least.
Okay, I can see some of the bitterness in there.
Yeah.
I'm still getting a little bit of wateryness.
Yes, I do too. But the bitterness is right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can feel it.
I don't know if it's a good pairing because it's the bitterness without the flavor.
Yes,
I think.
I do too. I can feel that. I don't know. I've always wanted to do that. I don't know. There's no reason, no taste. I mean, I just wanted to try what that actually felt like one time.
Yeah, swishing beer.
Swishing beer.
Did you get any foam in your mouth? when you
I
did it?
actually did.
Yeah?
I got some foam.
Alright.
But yeah, I can still taste it bitter. Resemblance of an IPA is there, but not an IPA completely, I would say. Lighter, but the aftertaste is IPA
Yeah.
related.
And you mentioned another beer leaving your mouth dry. This one, not so much.
Not as much as the one before.
No.
No, this one actually leaves me wanting for some more.
Indeed. Do you have an idea for a food pairing for this beer?
Well, I mean, I would say traditional, Japanese food would be good.
Okay.
Like, probably a miso soup.
Miso soup?
Have you tried miso soup?
I honestly don't know.
So
Might
it's the soup broth with tofu.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Juan, have you tried miso soup?
No, I haven't.
No.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Miso soup is good.
Yeah. This also, it tastes like a beer you might have with Korean barbecue. I know it's not the same country, but
Kind of the same region.
yeah.
Yeah, Korean barbecue is not bad with this beer.
No, not at all.
Oh, you know what? Ramen. Ramen would go awesome with this beer.
No, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, this
It's a great recommendation.
would go awesome with ramen.
Indeed. Welcome back.
Welcome back.
And here we are sampling another American beer, the Hanger Craft Brew.
All right, hanger.
Indeed. It's got an American flag on the front. Very patriotic.
What can I say? Hanger 24. I don't know anything about hangers, except that they hang clothes.
Planes.
Well, that too.
Yeah, they hang planes.
They hang planes.
Yeah. On the side it says American Light. It is already admitting that it is a light beer,
Yep.
premium lager. Its alcohol content, let's see. Looks like 4.2%.
Oh.
So slightly less than the average beer.
Yes, like this.
Alright.
This is something you would probably see somebody in college drink, I would say.
Maybe.
Maybe-
Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, but you
see
could
that,
also
Super
see
Bowl.
that this could be an alternative to what the frat guys have been drinking. Every time I see their Instagrams, there's a White Claw in their hands, so maybe we can see them at least trade them up for a Hanger 24.
Well, I will say the White Claw's probably healthier.
Yeah, they would be healthier for them, but I mean, I've had to drink like cases of those just to feel a buzz.
That's true. They're pretty light.
They're pretty light.
Although, to be fair, White Claws are about 5%. This is 4.2.
Yeah, still, I still can't get a buzz on White Claws or the seltzer.
I can't say that I can either.
Yeah.
So it takes a few.
It takes a few White Claws, it takes a few Trulies, it takes a few, I think Corona's coming out with one too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, all these companies are going crazy with the hard seltzer, so at least they're trying to make money and promote healthy drinking.
That's true. That's true. Although it does lead to just more drinking in some cases.
Yeah.
I actually put a shot of gin in a lemon Truly once.
Oh, look at
to
that.
make like a gin and tonic type of deal.
Nice. What kind of gin did you use?
I think it was Sapphire.
Nice.
That was
Great.
a good choice. Yeah.
Prefer Tanqueray.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Classic.
Tanqueray is pretty good, and Sapphire.
Enbridge gin, if you ever get the chance.
I have not tried that one.
Beautiful gin from Scotland.
Okay. One of these days I might try it.
All right. For
now.
we have to settle for beer.
Yes, we do.
I see. This is a good example of poor pouring etiquette.
No, don't worry. We're holding it towards the light. Looks very good to me.
Very light yellow color.
Light yellow. Hopefully it doesn't come out the same way.
Might.
It could. Wow.
Why do I taste peanut butter in that?
That tastes very light. That is interesting.
Did you at all get a peanut butter accent to that? Or is that just me?
I think that's just you.
Okay.
No peanut butter.
No?
No, I can't taste the peanut butter.
So all these lights have been slightly different in
Yeah.
taste.
This one tastes like water too.
Yeah, but they do all taste like water.
Yeah, most of them do. Oh gosh, I forget. What is that one? Hanger 24 does it too, with an orange flavor.
The orange peel,
Yes, I think that.
just like the Sculpin you mentioned
Yeah.
earlier.
Yes. Yeah, I think they do produce Hanger 24. That's the one that actually does produce that one.
The Sculpin, or with just one with an orange
One with an orange.
peel flavor.
Yeah.
Definitely not my favorite. This-
No.
I think on our scale this might be a 2 or a 3 for me. What do you think?
Oh, below a 0.
Nope.
Way below a 0.
Yeah. Well, do you have any parting comments?
Run. Run.
You heard it here. Don't buy this beer.
And we're back one more time tasting beers here. Modelo is the next beer we are tasting. As you can see, we've actually all gotten a little bit more comfortable. We've each taken off our shoes, and as you can see, the lovely pattern on my socks, they're amazing diamonds.
Indeed. It's fancy.
Thank you.
Are those dress?
They are. I actually had to roll them up halfway because I don't like them when they go all the way up to my ankles.
You see.
Charlie, would you like to care and show us the socks that you are wearing?
Can you see? Far less impressive.
Wow.
Just a stock Hanes ankle high sock.
Look at that. Look how pale you are.
That area doesn't get a lot of sun.
Let's compare
Oh, yeah?
skin tones. Look at that.
Ooh, wow.
I got a tan.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mine
yeah.
still needs to go in the oven a little bit.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
But let's compare. Do I have a farmer tan?
Farmer tan? Do the...
No, not even like that, huh?
No.
No.
Not quite.
I
I
kind
think
of
my
have
hair
one.
gets in the way.
Kind of have one. See how it's darker here and lighter there.
Yeah, you do. Okay.
All right.
But old favorites, Modelo.
Modelo,
All
which
right.
actually can be in English translated to model.
Indeed. In it?
Yes, technically.
Mi español es muy malo.
No. Tu español es muy bien.
Oh, gracias.
De nada. Even though I don't know why I just faked an accent when I actually can speak perfect Spanish. I don't know why I do that. Maybe perhaps just to make him feel a little better.
Yeah, it did. You know, made me feel less fake. Salud.
Salud.
Yep.
Yep.
That's Modelo.
Tastes like a regular Modelo. one that you would pop right out coming out of your shift at work.
Yeah. Classic backyard barbecue
There you
beer.
go.
Absolutely.
Classic. Your uncle is in the back drinking this,
Mm-hmm.
telling his young nephew to go and grab him another one from the fridge.
Absolutely.
And you, right there, eagerly awaiting for him to ask you to actually go get another one. You're like right there next to him. You're just standing right there. That is all your job it is to do at the parties. You know, you're right then and there, waiting for him to ask you to go get him another beer. Does that happen in your house often?
Actually, it does.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It looks like we found some common ground.
A little bit, although I don't remember waiting.
We are ending racism right here.
Indeed. Breaking down barriers.
There you go.
Yeah.
Breaking down borders. Being revolutionary.
Yeah. I think my memories more include the parents sort of doing this with their drink. And then,
Ours are like, when he just pointed over there, we knew
Yeah. Mm.
which direction to go. That was
you
like
had a signal.
that was like
Yeah.
the mating call, you know. Go.
Call to action, your bat signal.
Okay. The bat signal.
The bartender signal.
The bartender signal.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So, still light, still watery, but different flavor.
Not bad.
Slightly richer, right?
I would say that too.
Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Of the light beers, not a bad way to go.
Not a bad way to go. Can't beat the classics.
And Beck's.
Yes.
Very green bottle, just like Heineken.
Yes.
Very light beer, almost transparent.
Actually close
clear.
to the same region too, right? Because Heineken is Dutch and this is a German.
Both Nordic beers.
Nordic beers. Yeah. Nordic beers.
Cheers. Or Skål for the Scandinavians. It's not really German. Tastes like I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
It does actually.
Yeah. It's still watery and light,
Yep.
but I think these German beers have a different taste from the other lights.
They do.
I think they make a lot of wheat beers.
Excuse me if you saw me burping.
Indeed. We might cut that.
We might cut that out in post.
No, we're not cutting it out.
We're not cutting that in post. Post can fix so many things. It will not cut me. It will not cut me burping out.
Indeed. Can and will are two very different words. One of them's a name.
Really? Well, short for William, right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Or Bill.
Or Bill.
Bill,
That's a really weird one.
Bill.
Yeah.
I don't know when did we change W's to B's?
I don't know.
Yeah. Or when did we start calling women who are Margaret Peggy?
That is also another
Yeah,
weird
that's
one.
another conundrum in
Peggy.
the. Like, why do we call women who are named Margaret Peggy? I mean, it doesn't make sense to me.
Right.
How do you go from Margaret to Peggy? You know what's interesting is Sam can be both a male and a female name.
It can.
Samantha.
Samantha, Alex can
Samuel.
also be.
Right, Alexandra or Alexis.
Alexis.
It's like Alexandra Daddario,
Mm-hmm.
one of my crushes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's great. She was awesome in Percy Jackson.
Ah.
We Summon the Darkness. If you've not seen that movie, that is an awesome movie. Have you guys seen that? We Summon the Darkness.
I don't think so.
Great movie. It takes it back like into the kind of the 1980s scare. Like the satanic scare. People were going like the satanic panic, and they kind of play into that. They'll take some people who are at a rock concert hostage, and they, with the excuse of actually being in part of a satanic cult, they go and kill these people. But at the end of the day, they end up killing for other reasons. I don't want to give the plot away so much.
No spoilers.
No spoilers on this show. Spoilers are banned here.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the beer.
Back to the beer. Would you give this a food pairing?
No.
Mm-hmm.
You?
No, I would not.
No, I wouldn't
I
either.
can't think of. I mean, maybe there's a
How
German
about some?
dish.
How about some haggis?
Some haggis.
Some haggis.
I
Some
don't
very
know.
stinky fish.
It's not even fish.
That's not it. See, I don't even know what I'm talking about.
I don't know. Okay.
What is haggis?
Haggis is the throwaway parts of the sheep.
Ah, see? Look at that. They wear skirts and they eat parts of the sheep that somebody doesn't want.
Various organs that have been ground together into a patty.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ew is right.
I have
It's very
tried
good.
it. It's definitely not my favorite. It's a weird flavor. Some bites were okay and some bites were not.
So it's like that mystery meat you would always get at the lunchroom.
A little bit. I went to an Australian restaurant in Scotland, and they had a burrito that had haggis in it.
No, that would make a lot of sense, but how can Australians make burritos?
It was a wrap type of a dish. I don't
Like a
know if
gyro.
they called it a burrito. Huh?
Like a gyro?
A
gyro?
A gyro? I don't know what a gyro is.
You don't know what a gyro is? Have you
No.
tried the halal guys?
I have not.
No.
No.
Well, so it's kind of like a flatbread wrapped with meat.
Oh, okay. A gyro. Oh.
You say gyro, I say gyro, you say gyro. What do we
Yeah.
know? Nobody knows how to pronounce that thing.
And actually, yeah,
So how did you say it?
there's gyro.
So I think gyro.
No,
It's Greek.
it
So
is Greek.
so how would Greek people say it? Gyro.
Gyro?
Yeah.
Yeah, gyro.
Because
You can, of course, correct us if we're way off.
correct us in the comments,
Indeed.
please.
Yeah.
Indeed.
But that's very similar. There's kebab and kebab. They're two different things, and kebab is very huge in Europe. Actually.
What about kobebi?
Kobebi? I don't know anything.
I don't know about that either. I think P and P were just making fun of it.
Really?
What was it? Kebab?
Kebab.
Kebab, and what was the other one?
Kebab. Kebab is the stick that you grill with meat and veggies on it. Kebab it's a little like gyro. They've got the meat on the stick. And it's always turning, and they
It's like al pastor.
yeah.
Okay.
And they shave it off and they put it on like a flatbread with, I think, cabbage and a sort of white
You're reminding me
sauce.
of shawarma.
A little like shawarma. Yeah.
Shawarma,
And
right.
they wrap it up. I met a person from Mexico in Cologne, Germany, who always went to kebab because it was so much like Mexican food. It reminded him of home.
Even food will you can be so far away, and food will bring you right back home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kebab is delicious.
I've never tried kebab.
Mm-hmm.
I've been wanting to try it so badly.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, our travel plans for everybody have been hindered by this pandemic,
Yeah.
right? Gentleman right here wanted to
Yeah.
go and take a trip to South
plans.
Korea, and that didn't happen. Although South Korea was able to contain it better than the United States was, still there are travel bans and travel restrictions.
Indeed. Still a problem.
Gross spice.
Well, me and Velcro Spice here are definitely a Belgian beer. Now, the Belgians are very proud of their beer.
Yes, actually, you know what? I work with a Belgian. Well, actually, someone who's Belgian descent. Sounds very close to French, but if you can actually note the little differences in Belgian and French, you can actually tell that they're different countries.
Well, they're very close. They're right next to each other. It's right between France and Germany.
Yep.
And going all through Europe, every Belgian I met, which is probably about a handful, but they all said that Belgium has the best beer in the world.
Let's see if this is true.
Let's see.
This is a blonde.
Yes, this is a Belgian blonde called Effet.
All a little darker than usual.
Although I'm pronouncing that in sort of Spanish. It's Jeffe.
I think that's an L.
Oh,
I
it's
believe
an L.
Leffe.
Leffe.
Leffe. There you go.
You can correct us in the comments.
The non-Belgian speakers here don't know what to say.
Indeed. Or how to say it.
Actually, yes.
So, cheers.
Cheers. Wow. This actually might be the best one I've tried.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's not watery.
Not watery. Oh my god. Tastes like wine. It hits you like it hits you. I actually detect a scent of peach. I don't know if you do. I feel peach in this.
I don't know about peach, but the sweetness. I think I know where you're getting at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I might detect peach because so my family is from Bolivia, and we make this drink from dehydrated peaches. So from the dehydrated peaches, we actually boil them and put them into water, and it's called moconchinchi, and that's the name of the drink. And this actually reminds me a lot about that. So it's reminiscent about that. I can taste hints of it in the flavoring.
Well, what it brings me back to is I went to the Hofbrauhaus in Munich. I spent a couple of evenings there drinking with strangers, which used to be a fun thing to do, but now it's quite dangerous. But they had a dark beer there that tasted a lot like this, and it was just so much fun drinking there in the Hofbrauhaus in Germany.
Did you do those tall glasses with the little thing?
Liter. Whole liters in a
Like
glass.
schnapps, or what do you call that?
Oh no, no steins. No steins.
Oh, is that what they're called? Steins?
Yeah.
With the little lever.
Very decorative. I think often like family heirloom type of deal.
Nice.
But no. At the Hofbrauhaus, they were just very large glass
Did you
mugs.
drink from boots?
No boots. I didn't know if we could order one or anything like that, but no boots.
No boots.
But it did come in liters.
I see.
Yeah, which were.
Were you there for
amazing.
Oktoberfest?
I got there just after it. Just after Oktoberfest.
So you had a little remnants of
We'll
it.
do that next year.
Yeah, we should. We should all do that, especially make a video out of it. But yeah, just a lot of beer, big pretzels, and a lot of pop pop music.
What's pop pop music?
German sort of pop pop. Yeah.
Okay. A lot of accordion.
Yeah, definitely.
Kind of polka.
The little polka.
Little polka. Pop pop.
Definitely one of the better ones we've had.
Yes, I can agree and attest to that. It goes down a lot smoother too, but I can taste this kind of a peachiness into it.
Yeah, it's definitely richer of flavor. It's a light beer still, but not in any of the ways similar to the other ones tonight.
No, not at all. It is. I would say it's a little slightly darker.
A little bit. If you look at it. A little more amber than
Yeah.
yellow.
Not as dark as the IPA,
No.
but not as light as the Bushes or the.
Or the Sapporo.
No, not the Sapporo. Leffe.
All right, here we are at the last of our beers tonight. We did
Oh
it.
my God! What a journey it's been.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Friends have been made.
Enemies have been created.
Indeed. Friends have become enemies.
Oh, let's not talk that way.
Enemies become friends.
Enemies become friends. We've created alliances and we've destroyed kingdoms and dynasties.
Indeed. All in our imaginations, because there are only 3 people in this room.
Right, but your imagination takes you places you never thought you could go.
Imagination power. So this...
Imagination.
Yes. So this is a Japanese beer, and it is actually a green tea beer. It is a matcha green tea IPA from the Kizakura's first Japanese style IPA.
Established in 1995.
1995.
1 year after I was born.
Same.
You are 94?
I'm a 94.
All right, 94s.
Woo!
Pulp Fiction. We had that year.
Yeah, we did. Our cameraman's giving us gestures because he's a 95 kid.
Yeah. What happened in 95?
Not
Nothing.
much.
No.
Not
You don't
memorable.
count. No.
I'm trying to find a alcohol content here. 8.5%.
Wow, that is actually higher. How much is the IPA?
The IPA was 6.2.
Yeah, look at that. That is actually higher, so it might be a little darker, and we might want to know what happens.
Indeed.
We might actually want to pour this one at different rates.
Nah.
No.
And it's got a little bit of a different top. We've actually got a pull here. So, no.
Come on, Charlie, pull! Pull! Charlie has pulled off the tap successfully.
Indeed. It's just that simple. All right, would you like to do the honors?
Oh, wow. It's even smoking.
Wow. A little green.
I think that's what matcha means.
Green tea. Fair enough. Okay.
Let's be careful with this one.
Certainly different from the
Very
other
different.
beers.
Look at that. I can't even see anything through it.
I can. It's a little clear. But it's dark and it's green.
You know, you saying clear reminds me of Everclear, and one of these days we have to drink Everclear. While Everclear is
Everclear.
playing in the background.
Okay. All right. I'll take that challenge.
We will take that challenge, but not...
And we'll chase it down with authentic moonshine.
Yes, we will. Or with diesel. Have you tried that?
Diesel?
Diesel?
The fuel?
The fuel, it's a fuel, but it's also a grain alcohol.
Oh, wow.
193 proof.
That sounds borderline
Dangerous.
illegal.
Sounds dangerous.
Excellent. Well, we have plans. Cheers.
Not tonight.
Not tonight.
Ah. Mmm. I hate it. I don't like it.
Interesting. It's bitter from the IPA and the green tea.
Yeah. This is not doing it for me. Oh, look! It says matcha IPA.
It
We
is.
forgot to read the back label because we were so focused and captivated
Yeah.
by the front label.
This is definitely interesting.
Yeah, it's a little too strong for me. But no, it's not gonna work out for me.
Yeah, I would say it's a little harsh.
It's rough around the edges.
Is this rough around the edges? I'm not. It's not the alcohol content that's doing it. That's doing it for me. What about? Is that?
Nothing is working here for me.
Yeah.
It looks like soupy, murky sewer water.
I'm actually intrigued by the coloration.
You're intrigued by the coloration
I'm
of
intrigued
murky water?
'cause- well, not murky water. It's green. It's
Exactly. It looks like something the Swamp Thing would crawl out of.
so. Yeah, a little bit.
Right?
But personally, I do enjoy green tea,
I do too.
and I do enjoy a good IPA.
I might be indifferent with IPAs. I
Yeah.
might be a little. I might have my my reservations about IPAs. So that's probably why I think it's not working for me.
So I'll say I'm not enjoying it as much as I want to.
I'm sorry if I am influencing your or taste.
Oh no,
Or
I don't care what you
anything
think.
But,
Damn.
No, I was intrigued by the idea of a green tea IPA, and it's not living up to the expectations I had like 30 seconds.
there are too many things working here, contradicting itself. I mean, it's the green tea, maybe it's the IPA. I think it's because also I recently have given up on caffeine, so that's probably why I am feeling it different. Green tea is packed with a lot of caffeine.
It also has a tranquilizing agent, in it,
Huh.
like a calming chemical in tea.
You know, do you know how many leaves of tea there are actually?
In the world?
Yeah,
No.
one. They're just all prepared differently. So there's one tea leaf, and every one of them is the same, but they are just prepared differently.
Yeah.
Can you believe that?
It sounds familiar, actually. Like, not knowing anything about tea, no, I wouldn't believe it.
I have no idea about tea. I just heard that on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go off of what the TV says because TV has raised everybody in the world, and look how they turned out. Amazing. Some of the smartest people are on TV because they know how to get on TV, and that makes them smart.
Some of them are lucky.
Some of them are lucky. That is true. Kardashians are lucky.
Well, okay. You can't say they don't technically have a job.
Well, they have a job, not the job.
They get paid to put stuff on the internet.
That's the job.
That's their job.
Yeah, it's a tough job.
It's not a job. It's a pastime, but they get paid really well for it.
Yeah, Kendall Jenner is right there. One of my other crushes right in there.
Really?
Yeah, I kind of dig the vibe she's doing. Maybe not of like that Pepsi commercial she did a couple years back, but she was able to get through all that stuff and has come out stronger than ever. I mean, she just got out and took out her new liquor line of liqueurs. Look at me plugging up somebody else's merchandise.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's not good advertising for me.
Well, it's free PR, and
Yeah,
maybe-
whether they will come back to help me and throw a few bucks my way, I doubt it.
probably not.
Probably not.
But
They're too busy.
generosity is a virtue.
Yes, it is.
It's also just fun talking about it.
Yes.
So this is the last beer for tonight.
Murky sewer water. I don't think so.
Murky sewer water, or an interesting idea to mix tea.
You know what?
And
The
beer.
thing with this thing is it got too far ahead of itself. I think it tried to live up to its own name, but it did not reach that level. I don't know how they're still in production after 26 years. So there must be a market for this type of flavors, but it's not gonna find a home here.
Maybe not.
No.
I would
What about
say, I would say good try, and I wouldn't give up hope on it just yet. Change the formula a little bit. Maybe.
All hope has been given up on this for me the moment it touched my lips. And I didn't even have to swallow it down my throat.
Yeah. You gonna switch that one?
What's that? No, I'm not.
No.
This is not swish worthy.
Not really.
Nope, not swish worthy. Yeah.
Well, this is us tasting beers from around the world.
And our producer Juan has told us to start waving goodbye.
Indeed, wrap it up again.
Wrap it up.
But this has been very entertaining. This has been fun as always.
It always is a pleasure being in the company of two fine gentlemen as yourselves, Charlie and Juan. I don't know why he's waving at me if he can't be seen by the camera, but I will wave back because this is a Juan wave back.
All right. Thank you very much.